What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing good. Everyone's hanging in there. In this video, I'm gonna read an email that I sent to Mrbeast. I don't know if he ever got it. Probably not. So I'm shooting my shot here and hoping that Mrbeast sees this video and just how sincere and desperate I am to be in a Mrbeast video so I can make a lot of money for my family and but mainly my family, especially my mom. But here's the email, and this is all true. To anyone that's watching this, this is all true. None of it is made up. Also, I'm not trying to get in a Mrbeast video to become famous or anything like that. And I haven't driven in years. I haven't driven since 2007, and that's a fact. But if I did have the opportunity to get in a Mrbeast video and win a lot of money, I probably still wouldn't buy a vehicle. For my mom, a disability van, that's my number one priority, is my mom. I'm just going to read the email that I sent to Mrbeast. I don't know if it went to him. It was Mrbeast business at Mrbeast Productions. I'm just gonna read the email, and I pray that Mrbeast somehow watches this video and just sees how sincere I am. Dear Mrbeast, please read. I'm begging you. My name is Ryan Hankspa, 44, and I'm a huge fan, which I am. I watch your videos every day, like 15 a day. And that's also true. All of this is true, but I have no life. Seriously. I wake up, I come in front of my computer, I go to bed. I have no life. Anyways, you are one of my idols. Please read. For the past 17 years, I've been unable to work. I haven't received any money either. My wonderful, disabled mom has paid my bills. My mom is disabled. She is 5'5", 400 pounds, and over like 35 years she hasn't had any cartilage in both knees, and she can barely walk on one crutch, and it's getting worse and worse. Anyways, For the past 17 years I've been unable to work. I haven't received any money either. My wonderful disabled mom has paid for my bills. Paid my bills. I hate it. And I do. I've cried so many times. I've even told my mom, I cried to my mom, and she says, Ryan, don't worry about it. We always barely just get by each month, so don't worry about it. The thing is, just think of all the money that she could have had if she didn't have to pay for my bills. That's what eats at me every day. Anyways, but before I tell you all the bad stuff, I have a serious offer. With teary eyes, I beg you to read. I came up with a list of challenges based off my biggest fears, but will attempt to do all to win money from my family I love so much. And that's the truth. And these are my biggest fears. And there's some that are just dangerous, but I don't care. Number 1, hang me 200 feet in the air for 48 hours. Now, by that, I don't mean by my legs, by my feet, by my hands. I mean 200 feet in the air, like on a platform. Just something I could sit on, lay on. I'm deadly afraid of heights. I've never flown. And that's another thing. If Mrbeast watches this, automatically getting to wherever I have to go. He lives in North Carolina. Just taking a flight from Michigan to North Carolina, I'm gonna be just shaky, and because I suffer from severe anxiety and panic disorder. I take medication for it, so it helps out, but I've never flown, and with my bad luck, the plane would crash. I got bad luck, but I'm not going to get into that. Number 1, hang me 200 feet in the air for 48 hours. Number 2, cover me with snakes for 10 minutes. Deadly afraid of snakes. On Fear Factor, when they did this, it was for 4 minutes or 5 minutes. But I have to up the ante. Cover me with snakes for 10 minutes. Cover me with spiders for 10 minutes. Deadly afraid of spiders. And I'm talking tarantulas. Non-poisonous tarantulas. Number 4, cover me with rats for 10 minutes. And hopefully rats that don't have any diseases, or it could be mice, whatever, rats, mice, either way. Oh, my heart. I'm gonna have to go in another place. Number 5, and this one is a dangerous one, but I don't care. Have a professional archer shoot a watermelon off my head. So I don't know how many yards back, like 50 yards. I'm a big football fan. 50 yards is a long way. But if that's what it takes to do one of the challenges, I'll do it. Number 6, I'll spend 3 hours in the worst smelling porta potty you can find. Or find a smelly one and make it even smellier. I've got a weak stomach. Just because I attempt these doesn't mean I'm going to be able to finish them. And I'll read in a second here, a couple minutes here, what I wrote. But yeah, number 6, I'll spend 3 hours in the worst smelling porta potty you can find, or make it even smellier. Number 7, have me spend 72 hours with 100 people. Those great videos, you had like 100 boys versus 100 girls, 100 kids versus 100 adults. I have severe anxiety and panic disorder, and that would be like hell, even if it was for like 24 hours. But 72 hours, I honestly, for the past at least 15 years, I haven't done anything. The only time I've been out is when I go to doctor appointments. I haven't been, anywhere. A restaurant, a movie, a store, a mall. So, yeah. Being around 100 people for 72 hours, that's gonna be like hell. And who knows, they may not get through it. Number 8, I'll walk 10 feet on broken glass. Yeah. It says it all. 10 feet on broken glass and bare feet. No socks or anything. Number 9, I'll sit in a tub filled with a bunch of disgusting food, condiments, and liquids. So, Mrbeast, you could have, Chandler, Carl, Nolan, go to the store and buy the most disgusting things you want. I'll sit in a pool, like a kid pool, or a bathtub with the most disgusting combined foods, condiments, and liquids. Or thousands of worms. It's up to you. They're both disgusting. I don't know what would be worse. honestly. Number 10, bury me up to my head in the sand. I've seen so many people do this over the years. You know, when I was younger and on TV, I don't understand. I mean, you're helpless. You can't move anything, it's just your head. Anyone can do anything. Someone could come up to you and kick you in the head. But, yeah. See, the thing with this one though, I'm a heavy smoker, I have asthma, I'm 5'11", 280 pounds. I get out of breath very, very quickly, very shortly. That's why there's not a lot of physical, like running stunts. Back when I was like all the way up, I'm 44 now, but like in my teens and like early 20s, I loved to play basketball. I had so much stamina. I didn't smoke, I didn't drink. I'm 8 years sober, by the way, this past October. Full court basketball, I just loved it. Tennis, I loved it. Golf, I loved it. Anything outdoors. Now it's like, that's why I gotta do stuff, ask for stuff that are like mind games, mental. It's all mental. If not, I would be asking to do stuff that are probably crazier. So yeah, number 10, bury me up to my head in the sand. 11, now a lot of people are going to laugh at this one, but it's the truth. And this might be the worst of all of them. Cover me with a sticky liquid, or just any sticky substance, honey, maybe, syrup. I hate being sticky. One time, my friend I was at his place. He was gonna play a joke on me because he knew I don't like sticky stuff and it freaks me out. So he got up, picked up my orange juice that I have. It's in a bottle. And he thought the lid was on, tight. And he was gonna pretend to pour it on me, see what I would do. But stupid me, I didn't have the lid all the way on. And he actually dumped the orange juice all over me. It wasn't his fault, it was my fault. And I started screaming. I ran downstairs into his bathroom, putting water all over my face, like washing my hair. I was just, you know what, I'm going to add one on. This might be my biggest fear. I am deadly afraid of water. Not just because I can't swim, but I just hate big boundaries of water. I hate rivers, I hate lakes, I hate crossing bridges with water underneath. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Or going up with long nails. So think of something to do with the water. As long as I don't drown. Yeah. And there's people, that jump off boats in like the middle of the lake, and it's just like, it looks fun and stuff. Seriously, and it cools you off on a hot day. Even if I could swim, I wouldn't do it. But yeah, those are the things. Now here's the rest of what I wrote. If I somehow am able to complete all 11 challenges, could you give me $800,000? Because all these challenges, there's a few that are dangerous, and the rest are just things that not a lot of people would do. Spend 10 minutes with snakes, rats, tarantulas. If I quit or can't do a challenge, I don't get anything. Not even $1,000, not even $100, not even a $1 bill. The only way I would get the $800,000 is if I complete all 11 challenges. Or if you want to take one away and add in a water challenge, depending on what it is, I could easily just it's all up here. Fear of the unknown, fear of what's going to happen, fear of the unknown. Who knows what's going to happen if I'm laying 10 minutes with snakes or rats and tarantulas. I know I'm going to get scratched. When they did on Fear Factor, every contestant got scratched. Anyways, but yeah, if I quit or can't do a challenge that you give me, I don't get anything. So it's all or nothing. Now here's why I'm begging you to give me a chance, Jimmy. This is all personal stuff. My mom, for the past 35 to 38 years, has had no cartilage in both of her knees. She's only left her trailer the past 20 years for doctor appointments. She's in bad pain every day, and she is. They're only getting worse. She has, in the past 20 years, gone to a handful of family gatherings. I will say that, but it's a struggle. I mean, right now she can't. The vehicle that we have right now, she can't get into it anymore. She needs one of those disability vans that can pick up wheelchairs. She needs help now getting out of her crappy chair and walking, just to walk slowly to her bedroom. She could slowly get out of her crappy chair, slowly walk with her crutch to her room. Like I said, now she needs help getting up. A few years ago, she could just barely rock back and get up. Now my dad, her ex-husband, my dad, he comes over every day and feeds my mom and helps her out. He doesn't have a vehicle of his own. He's barely getting by with SSI. That's not what I wrote in here. I'm just ad-libbing on top of my head the truth. Let's see. She can no longer get in the passenger side of her beat down, crappy vehicle that breaks down like once every 2 months when it should be used for parts. My dad, her ex-husband, who has a very bad back. That's another thing. My dad, he's in his 70s, has a very bad back. And he helps my mom every single day, helping her get up. He takes her to her doctor appointments and pulls the wheelchair. He comes over every day and helps her. My dad is in his 70s. He can't keep helping her much longer, which is the truth. My dad was recently diagnosed with borderline type 2 diabetes, which is the truth. He is barely making it each month. He drives my mom's beat down crappy vehicle. He can't afford a vehicle to buy. My mom and dad are just getting by month to month. My dad gets SSI. I haven't been able to work since 2004. And I remember that day, it was at a factory. I spent 3 hours there. And I told him I couldn't work. I quit that. I quit. Went in the parking lot of my car. Called my mom. Started crying. Saying, I can't do this anymore. Meaning work. I haven't been able to work since 2004, and I get zero money. I haven't received any income since, when did they cancel it? I started receiving it in 2004, and they canceled my disability in 2006 because Michigan said they were getting stricter on disability. I haven't been able to work since 2004, and I get zero money. My mom pays my bills each month. I was on disability from 04 to 06. Then Michigan got stricter and canceled it. I haven't driven since 2007. I haven't been anywhere the past 17 years except doctor appointments. I have never had any furniture in the 18 years living here, which is true. Here. This is what I've been sitting on for the past 18 years. This same chair. It's a chair that used to be in a waiting room, and it hurts my back. See, I've got uncomfortable pillow. That's what I've been using for the past 18 years. I have no furniture, and for the past 18 years I've been sitting in this waiting room. Hard to sit on type chair. I don't have a couch. I don't have any chair. I have a couple of wooden chairs like you put around a dining room table that I got like 10 years ago. I don't use them. They're worse than this. Anyways, I haven't been anywhere the past 17 years except doctor appointments. You know what? See, I suffer not only from anxiety, depression, panic disorder, but I suffer from another mental illness, which I won't name. It's not like multiple personalities or anything like that, but it's really affected my life. That's one of the reasons why I haven't done anything. I don't go out. If I did one of those videos where I had to stay, the longer I stay, or if I stay, I would win at 500,000. The one with the grocery store every day, I get, oh, how much did he get? 10,000 a day for every day he stayed. That guy in the grocery store. I could stay there literally for like 2 years. The only problem is I'm on meds. I take 8 different medications. I have never had any furniture in the 18 years living here. I have sat in front of my desk on an old waiting room chair for 16 to 18 years. My mom has bought me 3 sweatpants and 3 shorts the past 13, 15 years. I have 3 shirts, and this is one of them. I have 1 pair of each that still fit me, which is true. She is ordering me new sweats though. I need $800,000 so I can buy my mom a van that lifts wheelchairs, a chair that is made for people of her weight and disability, a new bed for my mom, a new vehicle for my dad, a new chair for my dad. I'm not going to buy any vehicle for myself. It's pointless. My medical is paid for by the state, which is true. But if I win $800,000, they will take it away. And I'm going to need money to pay for all 8 of my meds each month. I'm not someone who wants to be in a Mrbeast video to win a Lambo or to get famous. I need the money for my family. To get to heaven, I need to go through hell. And that's what I wrote. You know, life, it can suck sometimes. My life has sucked for the majority of my life. I'm 44. I haven't done anything because I don't have anything. And another thing, I'm just gonna bring this up, not for extra sympathy or anything like that, it's because I need prayers for anyone watching this. Mrbeast. But anyone watching this, 6 weeks ago, my wonderful aunt, my favorite aunt, was diagnosed with leukemia. She was a skinny woman before she was diagnosed with leukemia. In the past few days, it hasn't looked good. And it's not looking good. So for anyone watching this, please pray. Say some prayers to God for my Aunt Leanne. She needs a miracle. Please, please, say some prayers. I have been nonstop. She's my favorite aunt. She's my mom's best friend. And when it comes to family, that's the number one thing. She loves family more than anything in this whole world. She loves her kids, her little grandkids. I think she's got like 3 or 4. Still young. She's a wonderful soul and a beautiful person. And life isn't fair, I know. I know so much. It's hurting my mom. My mom and my Aunt Leanne's brother back in 2001 died at a young age of cancer. Anyways, that's just separate saying prayers for my Aunt Leanne. What I read and talked about is for Mrbeast. So please, Mrbeast, I hope you see this video and give me an opportunity to help my family, because we really need it. Mainly my parents. Take care, be safe, peace everybody.